Hello madam, my name is Najmi and I will do our introduction of the short story that we chose, which is Snow, Glass, Apples by Neil Gaiman. So this story is a very different, much darker twist on the fairy tale of Snow White. This story is from the stepmother's point of view, who in conventional fairy tales has usually been framed as evil. In the Gaiman's retelling, however, she turns out to be a very sympathetic person because it puts forward her motivations and struggles for readers. This portrayal of Snow White is, in sharp contrast to the beautiful princess, some kind of a menacing vampire, and thus the story goes on to challenge the traditional notions of good and evil. In the end, it raises questions about who is really evil and what truly morality means. In this gothic, unsettling twist on the fairy tale, Gaiman deals in perception, morality, and questions about the nature of evil with awesome thought-provoking power and haunting effect. That's all for the introduction. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Faris and I will be talking about the overview of the story Snow, Glass and Apples written by Neil Gaiman. The story belongs to the genre called Gothic horror, which is a genre that is mainly about dark and mysterious themes. It also touches on supernatural phenomenon and always include suspense and fear. This story in particular is very interesting because it uses the setting of the traditional story called Snow White, but it has a dark and different twist. And Neil Gaiman does this in such a riveting manner that it really is able to deliver a mysterious and fearful feeling for viewers with its very good use of dark adjectives and storytelling. The story also does not make it clear on who's the good character and who's the bad, which makes for a complex storyline that provokes thinking on morality and humanity in general. And that is all for me.
Hello everyone, my name is Putra Abraham Alfikri bin Cheriza, and today I will be explaining more on our roleplay short video. Based on our roleplay video, which is called The Snow, Glass, Apple, it has been casted or acted by the four of our group members, which is me, Putra as the prince, Faris as the Snow White, Farik as the stepmother, and lastly is Najmi as the narrator. Our roleplay short video took place at a house, and the script for this roleplay was adapted straightly from the original short story called The Snow, Glass, Apple. Our short roleplay video has been uploaded on YouTube and it is available for all viewers, especially for our lecturer, Madam Cynthia, who is able to click on the link that has been given and it will bring you straightly to the YouTube channel and video. That is all from me. Thank you for listening.
Hello madam, Najmi here again, and for our in-depth analysis, we chose evaluation mode. For the strengths, through the narrative perspective, the story narrated from the queen's perspective, offering a deeply individualistic feeling. It engages readers by making them relate to her emotions and questions her morality. Secondly, the tone and atmosphere. It is a cold tone with symbolic visualization that provokes fear and anxiety. Gothic tone makes the plot engrossing and captivating. Third, subverting the fairy tale. The story successfully subverts the traditional fairy tale by flipping expectations of hero and villain, prompting readers to question familiar stories and seek alternative perspectives. For the weaknesses, firstly, complexity and ambiguity. This story This story's complicated structure and ambiguous ending may confuse or dissatisfy readers who prefer more resolved narratives. And lastly, dark and mature theme. Graphic and unsettling elements may turn off readers seeking a more traditional or light-hearted fairy tale. That's all for the in-depth analysis. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Akab bin Fauzi, and I'm going to talk about the critical appreciation of the author Gaiman, who creates the story Snow, Glass and Apples from the short story that was created back in the 1990s. So, he is able to merge fantasy, horror and mythology into one, creating a very distinct and very unique story that able to blend the ordinary and also the extraordinary, making you think that it is possible to merge those two together by engaging in his world through his storytelling, which is very unique. The character that he portrayed in the story, which is the Queen, is as a human who is battling fear, love and also the love for her kingdom. But her actions are very, can say evil, but it's understandable since it's a human nature on how to survivability, I can say. Based on how he created this story, Gaiman depicted Snow White as a dangerous mythological creature that is very dangerous because he think that the character may harm other people as well. So Gaiman also, he able to challenge the concept of bad and also good, since there are characters in this story which kind of makes the wrong but may seem right and right may seem wrong decisions to ensure the safety of each character. The Queen again, her role is to make it seems that the human spirit sometimes can be evil, can be hard, but it is what they have to do to make sure they survive. He also explores the deeper themes regarding power, mortality, and also the unknown of the human nature, I can say. Then, this story also can go for all types of audience, like from the range of middle school all the way to the elderly. They all can read this and still enjoy it equally. It may help you to change the perspective regarding on how certain stories can be retold and also depicted in their own way. So that basically highlights Gaiman's skill on how he managed to make his name a really famous person regarding the short story part of literary, I can say. Thank you.